Hey everybody, Coach Michael here. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm back today for another Insomnia Insight, and I will be talking about daytime activity. So, a lot of people ask about this, and kind of like what can they do specifically during the day to overcome their insomnia at night. So, I'm going to talk about that in this insight here. So, let's first talk about activity. Daytime activity, physical or mental. So, using your body, using your mind, either one is, of course, good for you in every way. I mean, that's the nature of, life. It's using your mind, using your body, doing things during the day. That's what we're supposed to do. So it's good for you in every way, both, and the mental side is what some people kind of dismiss a little bit. But mental activity, learning things, that kind of stuff, engaging socially. These are very, very helpful for your overall health, your overall being. Being active during the day, physically and or mentally, tends to make sleep a little deeper. It's been shown time and time again, but this is not something that you have to do anything specifically other than be active during the day to make happen. Your brain will take care of it automatically. Your brain regulates your sleep. It's it takes care of it all for you. You don't have to do anything. So being active physically or mentally during the day tends to make sleep a little deeper. So it would seem logical that it would make insomnia go away. Daytime activity would make insomnia go away. And that's not exactly right. So, but it does seem logical. And I like to acknowledge that, when people are looking to overcome insomnia, that's often kind of one of the things that they try. But the thing with sleep is, as if you've been following this channel, sleep is 100% passive. So deeper sleep doesn't mean easier sleep. Sleep is a passive act. You can't initiate it willfully. You can't make it happen. You can't force it, however you want to phrase it. Doing any specific thing doesn't produce sleep, with one exception: being awake. Being awake builds your natural sleepiness. This is the gas pedal side of the gas brake analogy. It's the sleep drive. You want to increase your sleep drive? Wakefulness. Naturally building your sleep drive requires being awake for a certain amount of time in order for the brain to have enough wakefulness to then produce sleep. That's the sleep drive side of things, okay? So sleep is 100% passive, and only wakefulness causes natural sleepiness. And I emphasize the natural because some people, take a medication or a supplement, or unfortunately, a lot of people self-medicate, these kinds of things. This isn't natural sleepiness. This is often more like sedation and things like that. So natural sleepiness requires wakefulness to build, and that's all. So exercise, physical exercise, mental exercise, social engagement, all these kinds of things, they can become a sleep effort. And as you know, sleep efforts ultimately fail. So people try to exercise so much during the day that they think it's going to put them to sleep. Or maybe they feel like they have to exercise or do a certain amount of meditation during the day or anything like that, where they're using your mind or body for the intent of sleep. That becomes a sleep effort. And sleep efforts can be like really, kind of like sinister like that. You might think you're doing the healthiest thing in the world, and you might be, but it doesn't produce sleep, and that's even more than just the mental, physical activity side of things. People, maybe they eat in the most healthy way they can. They have the most perfect bedroom environment. They do all of these things. They're all sleep efforts. They're all sleep efforts. So I like to say that daytime activity, it supports all health. Of course it does. Physical, mental activity supports physical and mental health. That's just kind of common sense, but it does not produce sleep. The key is intention. So if you struggle with your sleep and you're kind of focused on what you do during the day, you have to kind of ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you exercising? Why are you, reading a lot during the day? Why are you doing these activities during the day? And if the answer is not simply that you enjoy them, or it just kind of makes you feel better overall, it improves your mood. Of course, exercise, activity during the day, social engagement, all these things improve mood. That's really well documented. But you have to kind of be really honest with yourself. Why are you doing what you're doing? If it's because you need to do it or not to do it to sleep, then that becomes an effort. And all sleep efforts ultimately fail. So be active during the day. Of course, ask your doctor what you're capable of doing. What's best for you. But I also just want to again mention that the mental side of things is also very important for being active during the day. And that's challenging right now with the pandemic and everything going on. But looking for ways, even just simple interactions, can be really helpful in improving mood, reducing depression. These things are very common, and they can lead to a struggle in every area of life, including sleep. So just make sure during the day, whatever you're doing doesn't have um, any direct link to your sleep in your mind. You're not doing anything to make yourself sleep. You're not doing something to make yourself sleep, because that's not how it works. So enjoy your day, be active, do what you can. And that's all you can do during the day to help your sleep at night. So I just think it's a simple message, but I think it's a really helpful one. It's all about intention. The key is intention. So make sure that you're doing what you're doing during the day because you enjoy it. Um, you're doing you're going for your jog, you're doing your rowing machine, you're whatever, you're reading the book, you're talking to people during the day. Make sure that you're doing that kind of engagement because you enjoy it. Not because, well, I have to do X, Y, or Z, or I won't sleep tonight. That's not how sleep works. So keep it really simple and keep that idea in your mind that that activity during the day is great for everything. It's great for your mood and your disposition and your patience and all this kind of stuff during the day. Kind of helps with relaxation and all that. But all of these things are not causing you to sleep. They're very helpful to allow your sleepiness to emerge, but that's not making you sleep. So just kind of keep it in that context. I think it can really help a lot of people who struggle with insomnia. Okay, just a quick insomnia insight today. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back probably next week. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.